Okay, so now that we've talked about monohybrid crosses, we can move on to talking about dihybrid crosses. So in monohybrid crosses, remember, you are talking about just one individual trait that's being passed from the parent to offspring. Now, that's not really how the real world works and with genetics. So we have to talk about now if we have two traits that are being passed together. So Mendel decided he was going to test and see what would happen if you had two traits being passed from parent to offspring. So that also brings up, that's what you're doing in these dihybrid crosses. So that brought up then Mendel's law of independent assortment. So he figured out that if pairs of alleles from different traits, that they're going to be inherited separately. So one does not impact the other. So in pea plants is what he primarily studied. He found out that its seed shape and its seed color, those being inherited at the same time, it does not impact each other at all, which is nice to know, because otherwise if you had brown hair and it was impacted by your eye color, then if you had blue eyes, maybe you could have blue hair or something like that. So it's a good thing to note that these do not impact each other. And so those pairs of alleles that you're getting, they're independently assorted from one another on chromosomes. So if you think back to my last workshop on monohybrid crosses, they each have a different locus. And so each locus, they don't impact each other at all. So the best way for me to explain dihybrid cross is to just do an example.
Attention, any